What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This is the first day I've actually been in work mode on this truck in, I don't know, 3 weeks, 4 weeks now. My health has just been giving me fits. And I haven't felt like doing anything except laying on the couch and dying. But I said, I've got to get out today, especially, we got a front liner or something coming through tonight. The humidity is going to go to 5 billion%. They said the next 2 days are just going to be miserable. It's actually not horrible right now. It's 80 degrees out, but the humidity is kind of mediocre. So I thought, okay, I got to get stuff packed, get it up to storage, start getting the garage cleaned out for the electricians. But now Duke Energy wants a engineering study done, or a survey, I guess they call it. So I have to wait on them to contact me to schedule it, to get them in here to get it done before we can get a disconnect date to move the meter and everything to run all the new electrical for the shop and the house in the new shed. So that's going to screw everything up. So I thought, okay, I got a few extra days probably, so I'm going to work on the truck. So I took a bunch of stuff storage, came back, looked at my roof, and I've been kind of thinking about how I wanted to do the back sectioning of the roof. If I wanted to have a rake to it or if I wanted to have it just even all the way around. So what I did, I'll show you how to flip you around here. I'll have to pause. So what I did, and I'm going to scooch you back a little bit. We originally took 5 inches out of the roof, if you remember, and then I took another 3 out of the A-pillars for a total of 8. We took 8 out of the center of it, and so now we're taking the last 3 out of the roof. And I had marked from my original cut lines 1.5 inches each direction, down on the cab, and then I was going to do up on the roof. Well, I marked the cab 1.5 inches down, and I thought, I'm going to sneak up on it. So actually, you can see the blue tape. That's at 1.5 inches. I actually came up 1/4 inch, and I cut it at 1.25 inches. And I have the other side marked 1.5 inches. So I'm going to remark it and cut the other side of the cab side. I have not cut the roof side yet, but I'm out of steam for today, so I'm not going to do anything else on it today. If I do anything, I'll mark this side of the roof tonight and tape it, and then I'll cut it tomorrow early before it gets too hot. But I'm going to take 1.25 inches rather than 1.5 inches out of each side. So that'll put me at 2.5 down versus 3, and that should give me, if I get everything lined up the way I want it, it'll give me a little bit of a rake, which will be kind of cool looking. We will have to section the roof one more time, and I'll show you why. As you move down, everything gets wider. So you can see right now, we're not lined up at the back window, and by the same token, if you come around to the side, and I run into everything with the tripod, we're close, but not exact on the C-pillar on the front edge. So what I'm going to do is, once I take my other 1.25 inches out of the roof side of it, then we'll set it back up. And what I'll do, in fact, I'll show you. There's my 1.25 inches I took off right there. So what I'll do is, we'll take our 1.25 inches off the roof side, and I'll set it back up and look at it, and I'll decide where I want to section it. I'll probably have to make 2 cuts and put in 2 strips. I'll do one probably just outboard of the window opening right here. I'll probably make my cut about here, straight up, and I can put a strip in here, and that'll move this back over and center the window once it's cut to height. So we'll put a strip in this way, and then I'll go around to the side, and if I have to, I'll cut a thin strip and put a strip in the side over there. So, but you can see we're actually starting to get some stuff cleaned out. So it's just still a mess. Anyway, that's where we're at right now. I'm going to just keep plugging away at it a little bit at a time, probably half an hour a day, maybe an hour a day right now. Over the next week or so. I still got to finish cleaning the garage out. So I'll work on that, and I'll try and get a little bit of this at a time cut over the next few days in section, and then we can start gluing it back together. We'll try and get the roof all in one piece before we shut down the power and everything. That way, when we're done, I can take the plasma, cut the floor out, start making the bracing for the floor to hold everything together where I want it. Then we'll take our 8 inches out of the middle of the cab horizontally. We'll do the sectioning and then glue that back together, and we'll have a finished body that we can lay out over the frame, start building the roll cage in. We'll actually build it and then set the body down over it like you do a lot of the chassis nowadays. Some guys will start with just a set of quarter panels and a roof, and they'll call it a steel roof and quarter car. Some guys will cut their whole floors out and leave the rockers and the A pillars and the C pillars, and then that's pretty much it, and cut everything else out. And that's kind of what we're going to do. We'll leave the back wall for now. We'll take most of the cowl out of it, the firewall I should say, after we brace it up, and then we can set it right back down over this new cage once it's bent and built. So I don't see us at this point, unless I just get really ambitious, and I don't see that happening. I don't have the physical strength to do it, but I don't see us getting done for rat stock at this point. So I'm just going to take my time and just work on it as I can. So anyway, that's today's update. So we are making a little bit of progress, and every little bit helps at this point. So I'll get off here and edit this, and we'll try and get another one done tomorrow. See if I start early enough, I can probably get a couple hours before it gets stupid hot, and then we'll have to quit for the day. So anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.